everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm here to give you a proper flip through of a full flip through of the Scavenger Hunt 2025. I have finished it and 90 counts is finished. So yeah, so I'm going to give you a little a flip through. I did do a little flip through on my completed pages, but I know not everyone's into it. So yeah, I want to do a flip through. So yeah, I'm quite happy with what I've got done on it this time. There's a few pages I'm not like overly happy about, but yeah. So what I do is I print it out, and then so say this is page 1, I will put the prompts from this page and I will put a 1 next to any prompt that I've done on this page. And then page 2, I will put a 2 next to the prompts I've done on page 2, if you get what I mean. So that's how I do it. And then I also write down, just because I know I'm going to do a flip through and explain each page, I write down, excuse my scruffy writing by the way, I write down each one and each number. So starting at the front, I have done, I know this looks like boyish paper, but I saw this pattern paper in a charity shop a long time ago, and I kept seeing it, and then when I went back, I don't know, a few weeks ago, it was still there, and I thought, I'm silly just buying a single piece of paper, but I don't know, I was drawn to this paper, and then I kept it for a long time, and I planned to do a birthday card with it, and it never got round to it. And when I got to doing the front cover of the Scavenger Hunt, I thought I'm going to use that paper, and then I used a bit of other paper, yellow paper, just so I could do the Scavenger Hunt 2025. And if I do it next year, I can put 2026 there, so it'll all, I hope I've got enough pages left so I can stick it all in 2-in-1 book. So yeah, that goes for 28. Use string, twine or ribbon, which is what I tie the book up with. I am going to cut a bit of this off because it's a bit long. 81 pattern paper, which is my lovely little vintage paper. So page 1, this is it, and then it's number 19, purple and teal page, and 21 butterflies. And I'd got these butterflies, I meant to do a birthday card with them, and I've got some more. I haven't used them all, but I thought I want to use them butterflies because I've not used them yet, and I just don't know, it just looks really pretty. It's so simple, distress ink background, and then these butterflies glued over the top. So then we're on to page 2, and this goes for 13 snark, which is this bit. I'll get over it, I just need it to be dramatic first. 25 riddle or joke. Well, I did a joke, so why couldn't the cat finish his movie? And then you flip that over and it says because he had it on pause. 52, add a tip in, which is this little cat wanted sticker. 94, an emoji, which I drew a little emoji from the joke. I'm just checking you're in frame now. I've just been waffling on and making sure you're in frame. And then 100, cut out circles to expose the following page. So I used one of my little circle cutters. I've got different sizes in them. 41, use a frame, which I used a die cut, distress inked the edges of it, and then stuck this little cat's face in it. 99, a wanted poster, so that's what I did. I turned it into a wanted poster. This cute little thing. And I am going for you'll see quite a few cats in my Scavenger Hunt because I was going for the cat theme. So that is that one done. So then page 3, stripes, which is stripy balloons, stripes on his bow tie. Number 10, jagged edges, which I tore. All these bits of paper in the background are all torn. 22, black and white. So I did a black and white theme. 34, button, and there's some like little paper buttons in the thing. 17, paper ephemera. So most of these little pictures are out of one of the paper ephemera books I've got. So I thought that was and I really enjoyed doing this, and I think I seem to like to do, since doing this scavenger hunt this year, I like to do a 2-colour 2-colour theme. So with my glue book, what I might do is do a few pages of colour themes, maybe. So we're on page 4 now, and number 7, something in the mail. Well, I got these Happy Mail from, it was a postcard swap from Janet and Dee Dee. They did a postcard, I think it was fall Halloween swap. I think you had to stamp. I think you had to use a stamp, I think it was. 5, gratitude. And I'm just happy to have, you know, art from other people and to get to know people on YouTube, through YouTube, like live streams. I don't know, you sort of get to know people, and then when you're in the chat, and it's so lovely, and everyone is so welcoming and so sweet. Yeah, I'm just happy to be in that community. And this has come unstuck, so I need to stick this. This was meant to be a pocket, and that's stuck to it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to re-glue it. Yeah, so that was gratitude. Add a pocket, which my pocket's broken. I will glue it back down. That was 38. 56, postage, which I put these little paper ephemera postage little things on there. 39, fib art, which are these lovely little postcards I got. Got ones, they're all gorgeous. They're all so different and gorgeous. I like that one with the squirrels. They're all lovely. And I love fall and Halloween. I love it. It's one of my favourite seasons, apart from the only thing about it brings spider season, and that freaks me out. So yeah, I like it, but not for that reason. So 87, mushrooms, and I stuck some lovely little mushroom stickers on here, and I did a thank you there because I was grateful to be in the swap. Yeah, so little mushrooms. 90, something given to you, and I had a little gift card, Amazon gift card for Christmas, so that was something given to me. I was just checking I'd press record after all that. My mind's just not on it today. Yeah, and then we are on these swap pages. So this is page 5, and it's 29, something from nature, which is this gator. 77, favourite animal, which is my favourite animal is gators, crocodiles, caimans, and cats. But yeah, I adore crocodiles and gators. I love them. So 86, monochromatic page, which I think this is a monochromatic page, I feel like. 18, unused product, which I had never used this stencil ever, and I've had it a long time. I've had this stencil over a year at least, and I've never used it. And then of course I've never used this sticker. And then what was I on? 33, use a stencil. So that is that one. I used Distress ink in the backgrounds. So then we're on to page 6. And then I'm on 76, Dr. Seuss character. So I sketched this little Dr. Seuss character out. Oh, he was so cute. It was quite cute to do. Quite happy with that. And I don't know that much about Dr. Seuss apart from the cat in the hat. So 59, black background. So I just acryliced the back, the background in black. And then 62, add sparkle. So I use this sparkle nail varnish because I thought that would really show up. So I just blotched some all around. 80 is artist trading card. So I drew the little character on an artist trading card. So that counted for that. 89, use acrylic paint, which is what I used the black for. 69, complementary colours, which I'm not that to say I colour. I'm not very good with colour theory, but I think that's complementary colours. Black, white and red. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. But I don't know. I think it was. And then we're on to page 7. And this is a double page. So one is pick your theme, which I did cat theme, like I've already told you. And 47, a book page. So I made this, I cut this out of one of my paper ephemera books. And one, it's out of a book. And 2, I tried to make this look like it's a page in a book. 15 is a yearbook page. So I tried to do this like it was a yearbook page of cats, male cats. So I put their boys page and I named them all. Tim, Casper, Oliver, Dennis, Mike. And then I started to go into like supernatural names. So we've got Sam and Dean, and then we've got Marvin, of course, Bill and Ted, Cass and Bobby are Supernatural, Jack from Supernatural, Chuck from Supernatural, and Arthur. Yeah, I'm a big Supernatural fan. Yeah, so that was that. Oh yeah, 48, include a photo, which these look like little photos, don't they? So thought that'd go for that. And then we're on to the next one, which is page 8, and that is 43, blue and pink page. So I stuck some pink paper down. This is a card from Easter card from my mum. She did a little cross stitch, and I think I picked this one just because then this little cross stitch is in this book what I'll keep looking through over time, you know, and I think it's nice to have in here. So 26 is a greeting card, so it's an Easter card, and yeah, so my mum made that. And then we're on to page 9. This one went for quite a few. Are we still in frame? Yeah, so this one goes for, put a bird on it, and I drew a little owl in the middle. 61, use crayons. Well, I used Neocolor 2s, which are crayons, but watercolour. So a little bit of cheating, but Janet's all up for that. So 64, create a border. Made a little bit of border with some washi tape. 82, blue and brown page. So that's what colours I used. 14, washi tape, which I used the border. 74, doodle. I did that little doodle of an owl. 75, neurographic art, that's what this pattern is, neurographic art. I could really, looking at other people's, I could have made the lines a lot thicker. And because it did bleed into each, you know, into other sides like that. It's gone in and the blue's gone into the brown, but it doesn't matter. It's not that big a deal, is it? Just a bit annoying. But once it's done, there's no what you can do about it. Oh yeah, so we're on to the next page, which is page 10, and this is 88 found relatives, which are these little people. Use bubble wrap. So I used bubble wrap, and I got some acrylic paint, and I just blobbed it on with the bubble wrap. So it looks a bit like a stencil, but 30 fingerprint faces. So fingerprinted some little watercoloured faces on, drew the little sketches on the faces. 54 use watercolour, which is what I used for the faces. 60 stick figures. So I turned the faces into stick people, and then I thought they could be all related. So that's what I was thinking about, found relatives. So they've found each other, and yeah, not much imagination went into that one, did it really? So yeah, let's see what the next one is. This paper's quite thick, and I think I've not got the right one. So page 11, something circus. So this is the best thing I could find for circus. I don't really have much circus things. So 42 is found packaging, food packaging, sorry. We have this background is a paper bag, orange paper bag, and it had something in from the food shop. I don't know if it was some sweets or something, chocolates, I'm not sure. So I thought that's the stripy would look good for the circus. It'd be better if it had been red and striped. But yeah, so I put some little stickers on, like they're like wrestling cats. She's balancing on a balancing beam, that ballerina cat, and then he's going along it with his little bike. I added these little stars, and then I put this little quote, because I thought, I tried to went through all my stickers that said something circus, but this is the best I could find, and it says, not my circus, not my monkeys. So I thought that would go well, because I've heard Janet say that a few times. So I thought that would go well for that. So page 12, number 50, National Something Day. So I've done National Cat Day. And number 3, put a butt on it. So where's the cat? That cat's showing its butt, which I think's funny. I think Janet wanted us to draw butts, but there wasn't many of the prompts that I was going to draw. So I thought I'll find one of the cats that have got a butt. Number 9, stickers. So I did all cat stickers. And then 45, hybrid animal, which is a cat. That's part mermaid, which I thought would go for hybrid animal. And then I just put some little stencil paw prints all over. Yeah, it's really cute. I had so many stickers, it's unreal, so it's nice to be able to use them. So page 13, which is 49, which is flowers. So I've got some flower stickers and flower paper ephemera all over, and some that I've cut out of magazines for my glue book. 97 is tissue paper. The background is tissue paper. 65, rubber stamp. I've used a little rubber flower stamp for the background, just every now and again. And then 25, collage, which I hope this goes for collage, because yeah, it's mixed media, I suppose, isn't it? No, it's not mixed media at all. I'm talking out of it again. Yeah, I hope this goes for collage, because that's what I thought it was. 63, something cold, and he's got an ice cream. And then 96, pink and orange page. Like I say, I've really enjoyed these two colours, doing these two colour pages. I really enjoyed it. But you see him, I had him cut out of a magazine, and here there's a tennis ball. So he's after the tennis ball, but the ice cream just fit perfect. It was just meant to be. Yeah, so that's that page. I think that's my favourite page, you know, apart from the black and white one. So that is that. Now we're on to page 14. And 31, ink paint splats. Well, I did use some ink. You can see it's come off onto here. It didn't like stick to this paper for some reason. It didn't soak in properly, but you can just see it there. It wiped up. I don't know why. I've got some ink spots there. And there and there. I'm trying to prove that I did it. Yeah, so I did do some. 35, something coffee. I know this little lady here drinking a coffee. Relax and drink some coffee. 95, jelly print. Well, I don't know much about jelly print apart from I've watched Dee Dee do it, and Devon. She does a lot of jelly printing, but I don't own anything like that. But I messaged Dee Dee because she sent me some Happy Mail, and a pack of Happy Mail, and I'm sure some of it was jelly print, and she said she thought some of it was jelly print, and I think this is, and this one is. So I'm using that. I'm using Dee Dee's work as jelly print, so I hope that counts. And then we're on to the next page. Let's see. So page 15, 83, quilt. So this is supposed to be a quilt. And then 12 is quote. And enjoy the silence, it says. But my idea was, I'd got this little cat. It's off a Christmas card. And I cut it out. And then I thought, I could have him because it looks like he's going to sleep. He's got his arms back. He didn't in the card, but once you cut him out, it looks like he's asleep. And then I thought I could put this tissue paper over the top of it because it looks a bit like a quilt type pattern. Do you get what I mean? And then I drew a little bed head there. And then I tried to put some paper at the background. I should have put that down first, and then I had to, because I put that first, I had to try and cut the paper to, I should have put the pillar down first, then him, but I didn't think straight. And then I put this over the top as a duvet, and then I put this little quote over it because the colours went with the duvet. So I thought that went perfect, and enjoy the silence because the cat's asleep. So that is that one. And then page 16, which I really enjoyed doing this. So this is number 70, window envelope. So these windows are covered with, you know, in an envelope you get the clear bit. Well, I saved a couple of those back from the mail, and I cut them out, and I cut them to size to fit these little windows. So I just stuck them down with a little, I don't know what you call them, the little glue dots. I stuck them down with them. It was easier to do it that way. Yeah, so that is window envelope, and they are windows. So 71 circles, which I like lodged some little circles in the background of this picture, and I think it just made it more, what would you call it, whimsical. I was trying to go for a whimsical feel on this. 6, 2 colours you hate. Well, this has gone more pink than red. It was supposed to be red, but it's gone more pink. But it was meant to be purple and red. I don't hate the colours. They're just not the colours I tend to use or am drawn to, shall I say. So 72, page of houses. So I drew a house there and another house, half a bit of a house there, and then a little fence. And I really enjoyed it because it was just not the colours of a normal house and a scene. So it was quite nice. And that was supposed to be a cat, but it looks a bit like a fox, and it looks a bit like a squirrel. So who knows what it is? You decide. Yeah, I don't know. I should have penciled it in rather than just going straight in with pen. I know what my drawing's like. But yeah, that's that. Page 17, 11, candy wrapper. So that's a little wrapper from I don't know if you've ever seen them. Raspberry ruffles, they're called. I love them. They're gorgeous. They're like raspberry, but they coconutty with dark chocolate on the outside. They're really nice. 57, red and turquoise page. So I sort of did the reddish background, turquoise. I'd cut this out to put in my glue book at some point, and I found it out and I thought this would go perfect for this because it's turquoise, red cherries. So I stuck these little strawberries on, some more little paper ephemera, this little, what do you call it, wrapper, and then I've just put this bit of red paper in the background. So that was 57 for red and turquoise. Then we're on to page 18. 58 is look through a keyhole. So the keyhole's here. I did draw it in. You can't see it that much now. 20 things in glass. So in the keyhole, you've got this little hamster in a glass jar. There's another little glass jar there. And I think there's another one somewhere. Yeah, there's this little botanical thing in glass, but you can't really tell it's in glass. It's another sticker. 36 veggie stickers. Well, I didn't have any veggie stickers, but I did have a sticker with peas on, so I thought that'd count. So I've stuck that in. They're peas. 73 botanical. So I wanted to go for a botanical scene. So yeah, I think that looks all right. I could have done it better, but I quite like it. Yeah, so this one is a bit of a cheat, this one. So we're on to page 19, and this goes for number 2, your initials. So they're my initials. 44. Right, so this is where it got mixed up. So the prompt is Zendangles, number 44. And when I come to tick it off, I realised it said Zendangles and not Zentangles. And I was going with Zentangles. I thought it was Zentangles, so I did a Zentangle pattern for the letters. And I'd never done Zentangling before, but I loved it. I know it could have been better, but my first attempt, I'm quite happy with it. And yeah, but then when it said Zendangles, I thought, oh, I'm going to have to do another page. But then I thought, oh, I'm sure Janet will let me have that. So I'm hoping that counts. Yeah, so that is that. Oh, and fancy lettering, number 92. It went for fancy lettering. So, yeah. And then we're on page 20. As you get closer to the end, I end up just having 1 or 2 prompts on a page. I don't know how that happens, but that's happened to me the last 3 times I've done this. So, yeah, let's turn this round. So this is page 20, 23, bingo card. So I wanted to do draw a bingo card, and then because I was going for the cat theme, I was going to use my cat stickers. And I've got every single cat, every different one, so it would work as a bingo card. Then you get a free one there. Yeah, and these little stickers worked out right well. But yeah, it's very cute. I love it. So that is bingo card. And then we're on to, I could have done this better as well. Page 21, 84, mosaic page. So I had these are like card toppers. And I'd not used them yet. So I thought, I'm going to find one out because I knew they'd fit really well in this book. And I'm going to cut them down. Measure them down, cut them into squares, equal squares, and then place them and then space them. But what I should have done, because once I'd cut them all, it took me ages to get to the point where it were like a jigsaw. I didn't know this here. I don't even know if this is right. But anyway, it looks all right. And then, yeah, just sticking them down with easy bit. But I feel like I should have done something in the background so there was something in the middle taking the colour up. But because they're not equally placed, I would go over the image if I put something. I thought about going over with acrylic Posca pen. But I don't think it would work very well. But it'll do. It's still classed as a mosaic page, I think. So we're on to the next one. Page 22. Number 8, wild card. So I've done a dinosaur theme. I like my dinosaurs. Yeah, and then 53 is napkin, and that's out of a napkin. I cut that out of a napkin, and this little dinosaurs from a napkin. Yeah, I think that's all for that one. That's cut out of a magazine. That little dinosaur on the car. Yeah, just little stickers stuck on all over the place, and a bit of distress ink in the background. Don't know why this page is cut. Don't know why that's cut. It's got sliced somehow. And then this one's a bit lame, this page. So it's page 23, and it goes for 40 tag, which is there. And it says breathe in, breathe out, move on. And I love ones that say breathe, because I have problems with my asthma and my breathing a lot, and sometimes you just have to take a minute to remember to breathe properly, because a lot of people don't, and they don't realise. So yeah, I do like sayings like that. So as that tag, 91 is all about you. So this page is all about me. I didn't want to do that prompt because it just sounds a bit, ooh, it's all about you, you know. But anyway, I've done it. So I've done it like the things that I like and what have you. So that's 91. 68 is a planner page. I've tried to do it a bit like a planner page. I don't know if it's worked out. I've never done a planner page, so I'd like to think this is okay. 93 is swatches. So I've just done some blue swatches because blue is one of my favourite colours. So I've done some different blue swatches. That's my initial. Dinosaurs I like. Cats I like. That's my favourite. Probably a good saying. I love my cup of tea. Crafty. I'm a bit crafty. I like my art supplies. I'm a Leo, so a lion with a party hat on. And I do like a cocktail when I go on holiday. So yes, so that is all about me. Yeah, and that is the end. I should put the end up here, shouldn't I? Yeah, I just hope I have. Oh, there's loads of pages left for next year if she does it again. So yeah, so let me know which page was your favourite. I'd love to know. So yeah, so thanks for watching. If you like this content, please get a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.